Yo, therefore, and then me know about you komo efa Canada ho. Na komo a me ni ubedi no, me nim se ebe sombu bebre. Se ne senti ne be sombu bebre. Canada ye man bi asa obodin a obia pese oba. The pese oba ha in the form of tourism, the pese oba visit, the pese oba school. The oppressor of better hano ejuma nina enti komona mi yebedi ne no fa Canada ho na mesro se obenya so no atie mi ye pa because there's a lot of information me de beto akwam ne e de ama ye nyina yo mosom for Merobin and ama tredwam mi twa me ho kakra na me ba ye beto aso. Yo, odofo a wajimra utie me do ase bebre se wajimra na utie me samre sene na manu gusu ana America no ne ye bedi nkomo afa Canada ho epise Canada e man bia sene me kana hyase no obi a peso oba behwe krom ha one person obeta one person oba school the person oba aduma a whole lot na de omni se Canada ha no so ba ye adwuma yes adwuma wa ha so ba now person ba school yes almost a lot of schools almost visa conditions no see good for international students na afenso no uber ha so they have a lot of tourist attractions talking about the Niagara Falls and other parts of Canada, British Columbia, the CN Tower here in the city of Toronto, Lake Ontario, a whole bunch. Now, the air fell mukrane say, honestly speaking, discrimination no, and ya dear, just say openly, ubonsu will be very harassed when I say, bibisa no. Nemo, yempem kwadwindwim. One. The air can weather no so another factor. Because I know say binu planet say on person be visit to her. Me ma from there. Best time pa na obetimi be visit Canada no. Between May right up to the mid of October. Nature say bibiti say early spring through the summer and then through the autumn and as a fall. Me season e wa ha me pepper the fall season no. Right after summer, in between summer and the winter. So pie kwa bonte na her forest new findua a changing colors near here so beautiful. Now, one thing it's one of the most expensive cities in the world. One of the most expensive cities in the world, especially here in Toronto, in Ontario. And then Canada also ranks amongst one of the highest taxed nations within the G7 or G8 nations. No. Yes. Now, schooling, and I'm person did can. So person bas school there's a lot of opportunities for you. But make sure say at least we educated apply it online. Don't go through any agents. me trim the entire me men through any agent, no, because the schools are here. Now, so apply school no so one thing I mess answer caution, and it say it's always good so be choose schools are not in the bigger cities. But I wouldn't say there's anything wrong with it, because even if so to me choose school crowd, even Ontario and as Toronto, well, depending on your timetable and how things will work out, because right at the port of entry, you know, being an international student, you know, you will get a work permit. You have some limited number of hours via also a year in a week. But then again, most of the employment agencies because they need people to work, and if you are willing to work and you can forfeit your time and not forgo your studies, then you'll be able to make up something. But then rent is very high. And I have to let you know, unlike before, no, see, and Tisa, the grocery, see, inflation here high. And then public transit and other issues, clothing. And you know, well, like I'm saying, individual aspect, but maybe best choice there. And coming getting anywhere closer to Ontario. One, Quebec, no. And coming headed towards the maritime zones, places like Nova Scotia, Newfoundland, New Brunswick, Saskatchewan, Manitoba, those areas are good. Alberta is not bad, but then again, I think say inflation is a bit high over there too, if you want to consider rent. But aside all these places are mabubo in the provinces, no, I don't think say you will regret. Now, the Mami Kasa say, well, it's a preference, but men say, ebia ubi choose so other places are enye. Say odo ba beba outside so umbrella school places like call Eastern Europe. Now we've seen what is going on there. The number one choice say I don't know the reason why Ghana for be brave so there's nothing wrong too to go to Ukraine and all these places. You know, I think that Canada would have been the best choice. Why? Because you are a student, you are given an employment permit to work at the same time, which I think is not that bad. And at the same time, if you're able to graduate here in Canada, now your master's postgraduate course, I think that there are conditions who fall into it, that criteria. No? Na say a juma school now call and who juma no unya a year, you get your landed immigrant status. As simple as that. Once you are better obey juma so no, they have a lot of job criteria as a womb. Now, the Emma me cancer same way no agents are omubu man for momuji visas. Me say obi juma. But so co agent no now, person back Canada, so on visa mawa. You know, there are a whole lot of categories in the visa criteria because obi oha na a connection be na bedaho say abia games, and I say conference, and I say things like that. I sorry crowd to me here. Now, omo buani parano sa charge mu. No more apply visa no mawa. Can we say ubebusa questions about type of visa na the amount? Because giving you the visa no and your guarantee of your entry into Canada and your guarantee of your staying in Canada. But then the visa give you a passageway. I bet me I'm going to travel from the point of your destination to where the port of entry here in Canada. Now, on your arrival, the decision as to, and I say, you room, the Canada, Border Services agent, no, I'll be seen through. I'll be very friendly, but it's part of their profession. One way, Obisa Sabaga, so how are you good, but no do ko baby anye. Now first, dear mammy kase bomodia so be find out and who the type of visa ye jima. Because I know say a idea will be hustler and also be a juma and go through the students visa side. Either say bia you are coming on a visit, and I say bia oba on a tour, and I say bia oba for conference, and I say bia oba on a sorry kobia mobile convention or whatever it is. And you know say 3 weeks, and I say 6 weeks, and I say yeah, show say time now almost year conference no, and lapse within the time I would be apply with visa, because agents need the on what the tomb. I don't know, most of it online. So what the tomb, na say you processing a bar while you in a juma. No one saw but for say I could see kwabra for passport no bra na visa na bana yemfan koji. Ebia because the man make us asibuni say COVID time no amount for bia omo apply for Canadian visa between 2019 omo halto international traveling in the whole world, and between 2019 December right through January 2020 2021 right up till somewhere 2022 no not traveling no I a little bit restricted into no backlog about that visas application. I mean Canadian High Commission also. I have a reason for telling me to me body because ABC NSC the number me di ho dance here. Enti mra omo open up no more clear backlog no one more them form they will issue you the visa. That is not a problem. But at your port of entry, POE, the Canadian Border Services Agent or be processor at airport and I say on the border or anywhere I would ban. Or in the betty term so be pinning room and also on pinning room. Into getting the visa there ain't a big deal. They will just issue it. But getting an entry into Canada is where the problem is. Into Mumia and Shannon so near Junu a very, very important. And to my backlog nearby and all more issue visas new gumuna, nipa bebre and what you and ya Ghana because it was in the news. A whole bunch of people from different parts of Africa. I mean Kenyans, Ugandans, Nigerians, Ghanaians and other, you know, affected Obedru officer no bebusao. Aha. Na how bandit na oba. Ni na the way na to into our bowl. Who screen is only who screen so. Conference be. Wa boss oh. Sa conference in there yeah no last year. And this year, no wa bo atunche no. Now, so we need that's a conference near pending. So and I say meeting and I say the purpose of your traveling here. What's here be our holidays? Ubedi saying, can we say, Ukoji we say no, you catch a busa how long I will be do see my multiple entry crana what you can say ubedi 1 week, 2 weeks, or 3 weeks, or 4 weeks. Ebi our be graduation, we are you have to stick by that. Regardless, say amount 6 months and I said 3 months doesn't mean say 3 months no what be simon the amount 3 months no visa no passport no but who be drew the determinant factor of your visit no the entire is already in front of the person into what it does and they say 2 weeks 2 weeks no the be simon amount on can say amount 3 months is what the 3 months ni na be amount but you know so mun sha no so ye and then again question e be busa obiara no men and tra okay obey me ba graduation okay oba school ben or ni na also timikai oko school say ni okay woni mu bi wa ha woni mu bi a cause oba no hostel into oba na obetra nche and I say bi a obeda hotel crown so no you should be able to know because it's part of the package. Then again, okay, enti ubedi saying stick by it. Me ban graduation new year. Say party near the identity me spend the 2 more weeks na me saba. 1 ebia suitcase is a crown ebe 3. Enipa obedi 3 weeks and I say 2 weeks. Ukra suitcase bebe say. Enti afọ obesa achiko obisa say na unya ha say obetra. What you can't say will be 3 weeks. And so, oh, David. Untimintra. What you then again, the younger ones are at school. Penina or how or auntie. Majuma so Majana or me, yeah, ever say no. Inti me banner my fast the massacre. And Cocasso, well, Banner said, Jumaya, idia base, David. Question be a baby shall be an one sun straighter. No cock next issue. But one sun straight now extended pet. Now for leading question no. Economy, and so bit me ma watchro. Nti to trim. Say schools now ba bomodi answer be kai school kra oko. Say o ba school no so purpose of coming no bomodi men try say your port of entry no obesesa o visa status because ya catch you say I had your ba the udu akra na catch you so person obekora person ya adwuma ya de besim because yes Canada there amanfo bebre yetumi mo mu ya adwuma. Yes, visitor no, which me but no, you can't do that. And you have to go right to the border. Now, sir, interview there, no, and I'll bet me akachen so you want to change your status from the visitors to and also I know visit new you. When you're very careful on that. So visit no dear, don't even try it. After you know, agents need to be to me catch us here. We don't draw any cast or bear there, cast will be dear drew. Someone moved change no be any movie dear drew. A drone will be dino. Ufu chromo ban, Obi ampamu. Ube drew ya. Why would you pay your ticket no? Also will be seeking asylum. Ye ye. A say will be right from that point. And almost airlines and say, Obi a wouldn't be bar. Nim crata and tray ye biano. The hotel accommodation and whatever is spent on that person, no, a airline in the beach here. Into sometimes, no, the airline is suspect you are at the time of your boarding, no, at point of your boarding, no, an airline need to be rejected, even though crowd visa new ticket, no BBR. Yeah, because of stand warning idea, mom, if free her. Now, man, Canada immigration and flash show because. I've known a lot of people on Burn watch it, and I'm sensing Binjino, over 20 years, almost your crater. Baby Janico US. Omco US and also ice a year, Donald Trump no de buy no. The immigration enforcement agencies now no to be busting the power outside to say Europe dear near Busa on crater. Yachichi binum to the binum so say Janico Ghana. Yen penisa. Now, can you say, the only answer will be raccoon? A quite be also a bit me rum piano, a bebwell. Now to me rum we are. After some time, no, so person do a drone dear. I'm not talking about those that are coming on a visitor's visa or tourist way, no, near no them. Even with that, now person Sisana, where you can rum dear. So we are tourists, so we are visitor no ubetimi as I apply, but check on because I say the BBI is at your fingertips. Go to the website, check the immigration status, how to seek asylum and all these things. You are in already, because right now, no, any public pray I bet Toronto her. Any public pray I bet her. From Chrome say Abia or course agent Najiniska into the type of visa credit man no ABO nim. Dudwana Ugandans, Ghanaians, Nigerians, Kenyans, and I think other African countries. Also, no, a month will be when say Spanish for and then some of the Eastern Europeans and they be from. On by on basic asylum no. Shelter, you do a more cotu, you know. You much say sika omode run no I short. Your book will process you as asylum seekers. By right and by United Nations Convention, I will see it to me more musca. But here's the case: you quote what some so So what they are saying is a honor I am a scam the run in I see 2 women in a free shelter. It was sad, eh? They kicked them out their money here. Good, Emma because I was a 9-year winter. Well, I think to say winter, it's a bro from woman to say, yea, and beer, common yenisa. But at the same time, no, summertime in short to talk, it run maybe a moon you pa. It run opportunity to be on so moon you. But come on, she say be your bar. It be our boom, sir. Now, a whole lot of things, the inconvenience involved. In the Empress Sabbatubia, in the Mestre, so Canada a very beautiful country, yes. The people are good, yes. Welcome visitors, but I also take it proper channel. Then again, this place is very expensive, like I'm saying, and you may find that out. To get even 2-bedroom apartment here, no, according to the Consumer Price Index, we now inflation. In order to live up to the standard that never 30 years ago, 25 years ago, now man for living, you should be able to work to receive an hourly rate of $40 per hour. And that rate when you're the more professionals are almost crap. I mean, high. Your individuals be almost standard normal status now man almost receive set money. Nenya general labor now because when almost generalizing so be and also kokoba mede boy nuanom. Yes. And you know why you agents over back Canada? Like I'm saying, Bomodia agent now person give visa no. Know your purpose, the reason why you want to come here. Yes. There's nothing wrong, it's never too late. So when you need or whatever, because you have your own purpose of wanting to come to Canada. Any one aspect. But make sure to say type of visa you be dive deep into it. Nama agent na train or maybe any so amount. Send be ya ube draw 1-2 sikengu. Because Canadian immigration are very strict. Regardless here, because Canada open the doors. The doors are open, yes. But there are some conditions and criteria I also follow into mainstream. But to those person go school, university and school, college near any there, a higher one of the best places that you can, earn your degree and make a living, and then in future if you fall within the criteria and the category, where and after your post graduate course now obiti ediatra. And you know, like I'm saying, so person ba your research, find out type of visa out there ba push agent no na your normal. So laptop. That's one thing I may caution. And I say phone there and you necessarily say immigration officer may request a phone through, but laptop and like tablet and other things are all bag on between yeah, they can question you to open it. Make us say be a very now address linked up to UMB and other things. Also by visit, and also you incriminate yourself and bust up yourself, and it will be inconvenient because and also can go against you. And to say idea why links be if you say and you're in line with the type of visa, would you na try say will be deleting in every so and I say will be pay external hard drive to be and I say flash drive now di no be a guso. The no say I can say be a intiminya link be a lead to any employment services or bibia go contrary to the nature of visa open so the baha. Yeah. And you know when you just raw approach me person me de my nuanom mame for papa for mo amoma ebeko university so if you say on to me person obeko Ghana China ki can bom it's worth it, it helps So bet me a sponsor Colano back Canada. Yes. Oba, like I'm saying, I had my teacher Britain, Home Office crowd passing new way. He said, I mean, almost masters and postgraduate courses now. First, near allow family members be to say be an area. If you create me man so can Oba no and I say be man be support to the year Juma. Na if you Oba na be man go school no. My teacher Britain, kwashes ade, trust no money now. Canada is still opening up its doors. Here is different. And teacher Britain, dear no. It must for any new animal more him na. So person baha na say be a person baby baskua. Yes, a good place to be. Weather there, you also have to prepare yourself for it because your winters near very harsh. This is the Merobin TV. So the first time I hear me, I message say order for subscribe. Who subscribe or like I share money be. No one so share money. Who use a message so hit the notification bell button also. Send a bear brand be I may post video no. Also unsabeka no nya bi ahwe. Say assembly ho na person ba comment bi na person yeah. Message say what beba mensa council I may respond to you. Way advice based on my own research and personal experience and yet legal advice. There are certain things why you need to seek legal advice or a consultant. Just to let you know, Miami research about the Canadian immigration system and how things work out here, the cost of living, any other issues, and I'm not be discussing here. Intimate professional. I may offer advice, say, if you are saying a bit, but make me know I share. I'm our junior show 1 or 2 things. I any legal advice. The mestre, so be answered and also veteran team. Me do be asked, some young random team. Me my money. Bye bye.